Most people plan Shanghai like a postcard. The Bund, a tower, maybe Yew Garden, and then they leave. That is the fastest way to miss what makes the city useful for a first China trip. Shanghai works better in layers: Old City, riverfront, former French Concession, and museums. This is the 4-day route I would give to a foreign visitor planning Shanghai for the first time. The first rule is simple: do not chase random landmarks. Build the trip by layers. Layer 1 is the Old City, Layer 2 is the river, Layer 3 is the former French Concession, Layer 4 is the museum and art scene. That structure keeps the trip practical. It also stops you from spending half the day crossing town for places that do not belong together. So the route is arrival and the Bund, Old City and Pudong, former French Concession, then museums or riverside art. If you have a 5th day, add a Watertown-style extension, Disney, or a rail day. Day 1 should be gentle. Arrive, check in, and set up payment, maps, translation, and mobile data. Then use Zhangyuan as an easy first stop. Restored Shikumen architecture, cafes, retail, and central logistics. Finish at the Bund at Blue Hour. It is a better first night view than forcing a heavy attraction after travel. If it rains, do not panic. Keep the Bund flexible and use indoor stops until the skyline clears. Day 2 starts with Yew Garden. Go in the morning because the garden itself has shorter hours than the surrounding bazaar. This is not a quiet hidden corner. It is busy and touristy, but it gives first-time visitors useful context. You get classical garden architecture, old city street food energy, and a very legible Shanghai visual language. After Yew Garden, move toward the Bund. Map route checking puts the walk at about 12 minutes. That makes Yew Garden and the Bund one of the classic Shanghai pairings that actually makes route sense. Then cross to Pudong. Museum of Art Pudong stays open late and works well as a rainproof evening plan. This matters in Shanghai, especially from mid-June to early July, when plum rain can change your day. Day 3 is the former French Concession. Start with Xintiandi, but know what you are looking at. It is a restored Shikumen lifestyle block, not untouched old Shanghai. From there, walk to Sinan Mansions. A map puts that at about 1 kilometer, roughly 14 minutes. This is an easy connection, and it gives you the garden villa side of the city. The longer question is whether you continue to Wukang Mansion on foot. Sinan Mansions to Wukang Mansion is about 3.4 kilometers, roughly 45 minutes. If you love city walks, do it slowly with coffee breaks. If you are traveling with family, jet lag, summer heat, or rain, use a short ride hail or metro. Save your energy for Wukang Road, Anfu Road, cafes, old villas, and the slower texture of the neighborhood. Day 4 depends on what kind of Shanghai you want. For first-time visitors who want deeper Chinese art, choose Shanghai Museum East. It is in Pudong, and you should not accidentally put it on Tuesday because it closes on Tuesdays. For a more contemporary version of Shanghai, choose West Bund, the riverfront, and Fotografiska. That version is calmer, more design-led, and good for travelers who want the new Shanghai art scene. If you have a 5th day, Xintiandi gives you a Watertown-style environment without leaving Shanghai too far. Disney works for families and Disney fans. Suzhou or Hangzhou works if you are comfortable with rail. Now, the practical setup. First, set up Alipay or WeChat Pay before your first full sightseeing day. Keep a backup card and some cash, but do not rely on cash as your main travel system. Second, use the metro for central routes, but use ride-hailing when rain or crosstown transfers make the route tiring. Third, watch closure days. Yew Garden closes Mondays except holidays. Shanghai Museum East closes Tuesdays. West Bund Museum closes Mondays. Museum of Art Pudong stays open late. And finally, do not pack Shanghai too tightly. The city rewards slow walking, looking up at buildings, and letting a rainy evening turn into a museum or cafe plan. Choose Shanghai if you want a first China city that is modern, practical, layered, and easy to navigate. For a route adapted to your dates, pace, and hotel area, email whoim_zyt@outlook.com.